Hello. Today's story is all about kindness. How kindness can change a person. So there was a little boy who was selling magazines from door to door, and the reason he was doing it was that this was an assignment from the school, and there was a quota given to every child, and whatever the sale proceeds were supposed to be, they had to go to the charity. There were many children who were doing the same thing, and this boy was really very excited. He wanted to do his best. So he went to a house which was an old looking, not a very good shaped house. And in fact, before going there, his parents had cautioned him, don't go to that house. The reason perhaps was the man staying in that house was not very friendly in the neighborhood. However, this child had the courage to go and talk. So he went there, knocked at the door, and waited for a while. But no one was opening the door, so this child started walking back. But then the door opened, and a man, old man, serious looking man, came out and said, what do you want? So this child said very excitedly, sir, we are doing a project for the school. All the money we collect through the sale of these magazines will go to charity. So I thought I'll check with you whether you would like to buy one. This man said, no, I don't buy any magazines. So during this conversation, the child had a little peep in the house, and he noticed that this man was actually staying alone. And he also noticed that there were very small replicas of little dogs inside the house. And he asked, sir, do you love dogs? The man said, yes, I love dogs, and they are the only company I have, and only replicas, remember that. So this child had an idea. He said, sir, would you like to buy a magazine which covers everything about dogs? But this man said, I told you, I don't buy any magazines. So this child, a little upset, came out, and he was actually feeling very sad for this man, for his loneliness, for his kind of behavior he showed. But then he was thinking, how do I reach out to this person? He had an idea. This child had a dog at his home, also many replicas of dogs also. So he thought, why not take one of those replicas and gift it to the man? So he gathered the courage once again, went to this man's house, knocked at the door. The door opened and said, I told you the first time that I don't buy any magazines. Why did you come again? This boy said, sir, I'm not come to sell any magazine now. I thought you like dogs, and I brought a dog as a gift for you. And he took out the replica that he had brought. So this old man became very happy. Oh God, this is a golden retriever. I love golden retrievers. So they started talking to each other. In fact, there was no one in the neighborhood who had come and met this person for days and months together, what to talk about any exchange of gifts. So this man brought this child inside the house. They started talking. And that day onwards, this man started coming out of his house very frequently, started interacting with neighbors, started interacting with people who went by, and started contributing to the neighborhood. Now, this one child's behavior made a huge difference to that person, and through that, difference to the whole neighborhood. The neighborhood became even more friendlier than before, isn't it? So remember, every effort that you put in making the life of anyone better has its own positive consequences. Keep doing your bit to add value. Keep doing your bit to make a difference to someone's life. And there are so many ways that you can do that. Let's look at an organizational context. When you meet the guards in the company, when you meet the lift people in the company, when you meet the canteen people in the company, how do you interact with them? When you meet your peers, when you just pass by other people, how do you look at them? How do you exchange greetings? All this adds value to the lives of people, and you don't really know what behavior on your part can make a difference to the life of someone else. You know, everyone is going through their own challenges. Everyone is living their own personal issues, and your contribution, your positive behavior towards them can make a huge difference to their lives. So ask yourself today, how will you start making a difference to the life of the next person who comes into your life? See you, and I'll meet you in my next video.